Hello there you, and oh my, have I got a spicy one for you today. We're currently on the Troy map and I'm joined here by 500,000 flesh-hungry zombies. And today they're going to be charging headlong into our Roman formation that we've got over here. The Romans then have got about 30,000 troops here spread between these three groups with about 10,000 in each of them. Behind them then is two groups of archers, 5,000 in each, for a total of 10,000 archers. And the two groups on the flanks over here that we see are two groups of Roman generals, each with 5,000 in. So the Romans then are fielding about 50,000 units today. That's a 10-to-1 ratio. Will the Romans be able to hold out? Will they be able to take on the gigantic zombie horde that's about to smash into them? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, there's only one way to find out. Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen, with the kickoff. The zombies are ready. They are storming forward right towards that big old Roman line. The Roman shield wall here is ready and waiting for them. Now, everyone is pretty much set to guard mode, apart from the generals, who are on the flanks. They're set to attack, so they're going to be coming in here, trying to swoop up and help the Romans' flanks. Hopefully, they'll be able to secure it for them. If not, the zombies, oh my, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to come round and outflank the Romans, and they'll really do some nasty work to them archers. Though here are the zombies, straight away going right for the easiest target, the Roman Centurion shield wall here, crashing right into it, and the Romans not actually that scared of the zombies, just charging right into them. Shields and the swords at the ready, and we can already see the archer fire here is becoming quite heavy straight away. The zombies getting turned into pincushions rather rapidly. Let's go have a quick look over here. Yeah, I would successfully say that is pretty much every single archer now firing at this on front line over here. The zombies are taking a hell of a beating here. Already 4,500 losses. Let's go have a look over on our flanks though. This is where it's won or lost. We can see, yeah, these generals here clashed right into the front line and are now absolutely slashing their way through the zombies here. The zombies have managed to capture a portion of this town, but something tells me the Roman generals might be able to push them out of this if their luck is on their side. However, look at this, the zombie horde, unending, unrelenting. They are just going to keep pushing. There's only so many Roman generals. I would say they've secured a good chunk of this flank though. I think they'll be able to hold this quite nicely. You can see that there's no gap here. Though I will say, it does look like there's a little bit of thin parts here in the main Roman line. We're going to have to hope that the archers are enough here to make the equalizer for that. Let's go have a look over here. So it looks like, again, once again, the generals are actually being outflanked properly on this side, ladies and gentlemen. The zombies wrapping around them here, finding that chink in the armor, though it happens to be one of the strongest melee units in the game. That's not a hero. The general, I don't think anything actually comes close to this. Like, realistically, this guy just chomps on every single melee unit in this game. Even Jedis to some degree, which is kind of worrying. Look at them here, though, slicing their way through that zombie horde. 35,000 of them dead. So far, though, the zombies have killed 4,300 of the Romans, and that is a significant number for the Romans, realistically, with their armor and the shields here. Trying to put up a really good defense, but the zombies, their numbers, this is the big equalizer of the zombies. Who cares about special units and tactics when you can just throw thousands and thousands of bodies at the problem? My god. Here though, the zombies have found themselves basically halted so far. The Romans are actually pushing forward a little bit. I think quite in large part to the archers here, who are causing a lot of damage on the zombies in this back line. Look at this. Half of them are already bloodied up, which means by the time they get towards the Romans, they're only a few pokes away from death. And that's how I like to live my life, ladies and gentlemen. Just always a few pokes away from death. Let's go have a look how we're doing on here on the town. The town fight has evolved somewhat. Looks like the Romans have managed to actually capture this little shed/farm shack. I'm so sorry if that's someone's home. Didn't realise, but you know, I'm calling it as I see it. There's only a few Romans holding this narrow alleyway though. The zombies could break through here if the Romans do not get reinforcements into this alleyway. And again over here, look, they've actually managed to make it so the zombies can't pass over this wall. Okay, well, apparently the zombies don't need to pass over the wall. They can just go right through it appears. The Romans seizing the opportunity, though, to make another narrow pass here. A little killing field, if you will. How are we doing on this side? Yeah, pretty much just made a massive mosaic of dead bodies. The zombies trying to push forward, but them Roman generals extremely competent in melee fighting. How are we doing overall, though? Well, it looks like the front line is holding really nice here. The zombies are struggling quite heavily to get through these Romans, which is what you'd expect. The Roman army here doing its work. But what's gone on over here, ladies and gentlemen? Look at this. Looks like our generals spread themselves just a little bit too thin, and we've now got a gap in the wall here. The zombies are pouring through it. We have got a few generals now trying to reinforce this real line, but I think these guys over here are just completely on their own for this time being. They're going to have to hold out against these zombies. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of anyone getting back now. The zombies trying to fill in this gap here. Oh, some generals have been cut off. Have they got any archer support? I think the archers are really busy on the front line. Yeah, look at this. Not a single archer is bothering to fire over there. There is a hell of a lot of arrows going over this way, though. My God. There's going to be some bloodletting after this, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of blood, have we got any blood pools that we can see? I mean, we've got a pretty thick red line behind the main line, but no actual little puddles yet. There is time yet. They might get some in areas like this. My God, look at this back-to-back fighting here by the Roman generals. Absolute mad lads that they are, taking on hundreds and hundreds of zombies all by themselves. That's how we're doing it in the middle. So you can see here that the Romans have pushed forward, but it does look like it's cost them quite heavily actually pushing here. Just looking at the bodies here, you can see that there's quite a lot of Romans still in it compared to the general one on the flanks over there. The generals push forward a lot more neatly with a lot fewer losses. Let's go have a look at theirs just to make a comparison here. So this is the generals one over here. Look at that, hardly any Roman bodies in it and just a massive amount of zombies, exactly what we'd expect. Well, we're at 155,000 kills now to the Romans, 13,000 here though to the zombies. They are trying to get that kill counter up and up because there's only 36,000 Romans left, and with these flanks now being super extended, look at this, troops now are pouring back. We almost got the archers in trouble here. These are generals and regulars. Okay, so we've got a mixed combat line here now. That was quite a deadly move there. The zombies almost got right into the archer line here. And speaking of getting into the archer line, look at this. How thin are the Romans over here, ladies and gentlemen? There's still a big, thick wedge of zombies here, but only a few Romans defending. How are we doing on the flank over here? It does look like then... Yeah, look at this. It's happening again. We're getting another breakthrough by the zombies over here, encircling yet another group. We've still got our last group over here. I mean, they've been in last stand mode now for about 5 minutes, holding out this one flank all by themselves. These generals do not want to give up at all. My God. It's actually quite impressive how long they've been holding out. We've got plenty of generals over here, though, trying to hold this little breakthrough. It does look like these guys are going to be separated. Yeah, I mean, in fact, they pretty much are separated now. My God, look at this. There's hardly any generals left. They're getting chewed up and spat out on this line. Just the simple numbers for the zombies here are winning the day. How are we doing? I would need to keep an eye on this middle here. I'm really worried about this part here. At any point, the zombies could break through this. The archers really need to keep up their game on this side. How are we doing over here? How's the extreme flank? Well, it has been held in place, luckily. The zombies didn't really get any purchase here. It seems like there's enough generals here to be able for them to push forward. Maybe if they can push back around, that'd be quite good. Oh, no. Okay, so they ran out of troops here. How these chaps do it. Look at this. They've been holding this area. These guys have been holding this as well for about 10 minutes. God knows. It's absolutely impressive. But yeah, the zombies, you're trying to use their superior number here to outflank, and to some degree it's working. I mean, the Romans are holding out, and they've still got a big, thick wad of troops over here ready to go and plug any gaps. So I don't think they're going to be too successful over there. Though, over here, this, like I said, an absolute critical point. We're only 2 to 3 Romans deep over here now. Every single one of them absolutely matters. It doesn't look like there's many Romans pushing down the line. You can see like there's one or two, like this chap here, trying to make their way down and add one or two more men, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. There's a lot of arrows coming into this particular section, I must say. Look at all them. 250,000 kills now by the Romans. They have done a damn good job. How we do? Oh god, look at this. It looks like the zombies almost got to the flank there. They almost got there, but a few Romans came in at the last second and saved the day. Yeah, so look, the last stand over here has finally fallen. This is the second last stand group over here. Try and hold out. The surge from here is going to be absolutely monumental when that group falls though. Though I do think we might be able to form a shield wall before that. There is still a nice chunk of troops over there. Let's go back over here very quickly. We need to keep an eye on these two lines. So, oh no, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening. The zombies are getting through. The last few Romans in this area have just fallen, and the zombies have actually broken through the main line. Let's see, can they actually capitalize on this though? Because with these zombies now being closer, a lot more archers are going to be focusing on this area. My god, they are actually pushing through here. That is a deadly break in the line that we've suffered here. Oh no, the zombies really are pouring through. That gap is just getting bigger and bigger. No troops are reinforcing this area whatsoever. Let's quickly have a look over here. No zombies coming through that way. Okay, so yeah, we can keep an eye on this area here. Yeah, the zombies are really pushing this now. The archers are completely exposed at this point. There's absolutely no Roman soldiers pouring in from this area or coming in from the sides to support it at all. And the zombies now have opened up enough of a gap now for them to just start pathing into this area. Oh, this is absolutely deadly, ladies and gentlemen. These poor old archers, they might be making Minecraft cubes in their underwear right this second. I know I would be. Come on, Romans, you need to plug this gap. It does look like we've got a little gaggle of troops here trying to do something. I mean, it's better than nothing. Look at that archer fire that's coming in here, though. Oh, that is a lot. That is a world of pain that they've got coming in here. Look at them all. Hundreds of arrows flying through the sky here, trying to stop this zombie incursion that has smashed through their center line. Oh, look at that. All that blood then. Oh, my God, there was so much. There was so much of it. There was just a big blob of blood. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Let's take it back out of slow motion. Yeah, look at that concentrated arrow fire. At least that is one thing. That is one good thing. There's a lot of concentrated arrow fire now. How are we doing on our flank over here? Have we held? But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow, miraculously, this entire area is still holding. I don't know how they've done that, but they're doing it. Like I said, we need to keep an eye over here. But I'm also worried about this flank over here. There's a lot of zombies on this flank. 350,000 kills now to the defenders. It's still all to play for here. The zombies still have 140,000 left, especially if they really get into this archer line, which it looks like they're doing it. We have got our first contact here. I mean, the amount of arrows that are going to be going into these ones is ridiculous. But the zombies are now going officially for the archers. The gap is wide enough that they're no longer distracted by the Romans on either side. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. This, I really don't know how to call this. Are the Romans going to be able to hold out against this kind of thing? Like, the archers are actually doing a damn good job of mopping up these zombies that are pushing through here. They're getting focused down by heavy amounts of Roman archer fire. Oh my god. Oh, that is an absolute killing field. Can you imagine the amount of arrows that'll be in the floor? Like, I'm amazed you can even walk with the amount of arrows that'll be on the floor. It'd be really spiky on your feet. It hurts so much. Now, come on, let's go have a quick look over here. Again, Roman generals holding this flank like absolute legends that they are. This is why they're generals, ladies and gentlemen. They do not mess around. They're not sat around drinking mead. They were learning the art of war. Look at this. We might actually have a breakthrough here on the zombie line. And we have Romans surging through the zombie line. A bit of payback, though it does look like there's a second break here. The zombies are actually getting towards the archers as well. Okay, this is turning deadly now for them. Yeah, this has turned real deadly now. Oh, them zombies are swarming all over them. The poor old archers just getting bitten and torn to chunks. I mean, they've killed probably, you know, a good couple of hundred zombies each by this point. Oh no, that is one hell of a zombie wave as well. How are the lines actually doing? Okay, well, this line, it's still got a lot of troops in it. You can see that a few of them realizing now what the hell has happened are like, okay, maybe we should go and plug this gap over here. How are we doing over here? I don't know if this middle line's going to survive. That's the question. The archer support is still strong in this area, though they are now getting charged themselves. Oh my god. Come on, we need this wraparound to finish up. We need you boys to come charging over and help out the archers. We're actually running out of zombies. There's 65,000 of them left. There's 17,000 defenders. How the hell have they done this, ladies and gentlemen? Oh no, this entire flank has now fallen. These archers are about to find themselves in a little bit of a pincer maneuver. Where have all the zombies gone? No way. The archers have managed to clear up all the zombies that were charging them. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. I mean, they're still being charged on this side where the new breach is, but I've got a feeling they might actually be able to handle this. I mean, they're doing all right so far. The zombies are struggling to get towards them, and look over here. We've almost cleaned up all these zombies. This entire side has almost been cleaned up completely, and they'll be coming to the aid soon. There's no more zombies left in the middle over here. Oh my. This is absolutely insane. Come on, where's the zombie wall over here? Yeah, so the zombies did manage to get to them over the side, though there was a massive charge. It's been thinned out massively here. Have I been underestimating Roman archers all this time? I mean, I know they've got armor and stuff like that, but I just never thought they were really worth it. But apparently, ladies and gentlemen, my god, they have absolutely turned this fight around. They held that line. The Roman centurions here held the line long enough for the Roman archers to really do their job, and everyone has held out here. Look at this, we've even got Roman reinforcements now surging over from this side. Oh, this has been glorious. We have got a little incursion here of zombies, but yet again, they're being absolutely peppered and mopped up. And there they go, they're all gone. Oh my god, so the only zombies left then is this incursion in the town over here, I think. Yeah, these literally are the only zombies left on the battlefield here, ladies and gentlemen. 18,000 of them to 16,000 defenders. What an absolutely monumental fight this has been. What we're going to do very quickly then is hit a time lapse while Operation Mop Up is completed here. So we'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, the Roman surge here, followed by the archers, is pretty much complete now. The zombies here destroyed enough real estate though. Unfortunately, land value in the area is going to be pretty low, especially with a clean-up operation like this. I mean, you'll never sell that flat, will you? But we can see, though, the Roman generals have provided invaluable support here in this fight today. I don't think without their help, really, the Romans would have stood a chance at all. The Roman generals, 10,000 of them in total, really, the great equalizer in this fight here. But here we are, the last 800 odd zombies. My god, that kill count is going down really quick. We're down to 500 already. Jesus, like I said, these Roman generals, they do not mess about, especially when it comes to zombie hordes like this one, ladies and gentlemen. And our fellow zombies, our fellow Romans here have, looks like, pretty much won the day. Yeah, here we go, there we go, last 20, and the zombies now knowing what it's like to be surrounded. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all our channel members who helped to keep this channel going. And as a reward, there's now a members only content video up. Go ahead and go check that out. And if you aren't a member, why not go ahead and click the join button below and join us all in the chaotic army. With all that being said, as always, until next time, peace.